Imagine this, a dusty old penny sitting in a jar on your shelf, worth up to $1 million. Sounds crazy, right? But what if I told you that a 1968 Lincoln penny, the kind most people overlook, could be your golden ticket to a life of wealth? And if you think that's unbelievable, just wait until I reveal how a tiny mint mark could make you a fortune, and why time is running out to cash in. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot these rare pennies and how much they're really worth. And trust me, you won't want to miss this. Let's start with a question. Have you ever wondered why some pennies are worth just 1 cent, while others sell for hundreds of thousands, or even $1 million? The answer lies in the mint mark, that tiny letter stamped just below the date. In 1968, the mint mark indicated that the penny was struck in San Francisco, but here's where it gets interesting. Certain 1968 pennies have rare errors, flaws made during minting, that drive collectors wild. And when collectors compete for these rare pieces, prices skyrocket. So yes, your penny jar might just be your retirement plan in disguise, but what makes the 1968 penny so valuable? Well, it's all about the mistakes, and as we all know, mistakes can be profitable. Now, pay close attention, because one small detail could mean the difference between a penny worth a cent, and one worth a small fortune. The most valuable 1968 pennies have something called a double die error. This means the design was accidentally stamped twice, creating a slight but powerful doubling effect on key features, like Lincoln's profile or the words, "In God We Trust." And no, you don't need a microscope, just a sharp eye and a bit of patience. Here's a fun fact. In recent years, a 1968 penny with a clear double die error sold for over $100,000 at auction. And as the market for rare coins heats up, experts believe these values could explode even higher. And it's not just errors, condition matters too. A penny in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch insane prices, but here's the kicker: these pennies are still out there, hidden in collections, coin rolls, and even your pocket change. So, how can you find these valuable 1968 pennies, and more importantly, how do you sell them for the highest price? Step 1. Start searching. Dig through old jars, coin rolls from the bank, and collections gathering dust. These hidden gems are waiting to be discovered. Step 2. Look for the signs. Focus on pennies with the mint mark from 1968, and carefully inspect them for signs of doubling or other unusual features. If you're unsure, use a magnifying glass, or better yet, a jeweler's loupe. Step 3. Get an expert opinion. If you think you've struck gold, send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can multiply your coin's value overnight, and trust me, you want to be sure before you start bragging about your $1 million penny at family dinners. But here's why you need to act now. The market for rare coins is booming, and collectors are paying record-breaking prices. Every day you wait is a chance for someone else to find and cash in on your fortune. And here's the most exciting part: there's another Lincoln penny out there, just as rare and valuable, and almost no one knows about it. Want to discover what it is? Click on the next video, and I'll reveal everything you need to know. Your fortune might be closer than you think, but only if you know what to look for. This isn't just about pennies, it's about unlocking hidden wealth that could change your life. So, start searching, stay curious, and who knows, you might just be holding $1 million treasure in your hands right now. What if I told you a simple penny, yes, a penny, could be your golden ticket to financial freedom? And not just any penny. We're talking about the elusive 1985 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, one that could be hiding in your pocket right now and might be worth up to millions of dollars. Sounds too good to be true. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot this rare gem, why collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it, and how you can cash in big time, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. Imagine throwing away a penny that could buy you a luxury car or even a dream vacation. Let's dive in. Now, you might be wondering, why is a 1985 penny without a mint mark so valuable? Most pennies from 1985 were minted with either a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. But a tiny number of these pennies mysteriously missed the minting stamp altogether. Why does this matter? Because minting errors like these are extremely rare, so rare that collectors will pay jaw-dropping sums to get their hands on one. And here's the kicker, most people don't even realize they're holding a potential fortune. Imagine tossing one of these pennies in a tip jar. Ouch. Hey, maybe that coffee shop barista is driving a Ferrari right now, all thanks to your loose change. But seriously, if you find one of these error coins, you could be looking at life-changing money. Alright, here's where things get exciting, because you might already have one of these valuable pennies without even realizing it. Step 1. Check the date. Look closely at any 1985 penny you have. Step 2. Inspect the area below the date. A normal penny will show a small D or S mint mark. But if you see nothing, just a smooth, blank space, you might be holding a jackpot. Don't start planning your yacht purchase just yet. There's one more thing to verify. Step 3. Condition is king. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, those that look as crisp as the day they were minted, can fetch the biggest bucks. And here's a fun fact, a single 1985 no mint mark penny in flawless condition has sold for over $1 million at auction. Can you imagine? A penny, worth $1 million. But wait, what if you have one? What's the next move? Here's the good news. If you discover a 1985 penny without a mint mark, you're already halfway to striking it rich. Step 1. Handle it carefully. Use gloves if you can, fingerprints and scratches can lower its value. Step 2. Get it authenticated. This is crucial. Reach out to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. An official grade confirms its authenticity and sets the market value. Step 3. Auction it smartly. High-end coin auctions, both online and in person, are where serious collectors bid big. Platforms like Heritage Auctions or eBay can connect you with eager buyers ready to pay top dollar. And here's a little secret, the rarer the coin, the hotter the bidding war. Imagine a room full of collectors, each desperate to own your penny. The price climbs higher and higher, until it hits a number you never thought possible. Would you sell it immediately, or hold out for an even bigger payday? Now here's where things get really interesting, because there's a rumor circulating that a batch of uncirculated 1985 no mint mark pennies is still out there, waiting to be found. Could one be hiding in your home? In that old jar of coins? Buried in a forgotten piggy bank? What if you're the next lucky person to cash in on this $1 million mistake? The only way to know is to start checking. So, before you toss another penny aside, think twice. Your path to financial freedom could be hiding in plain sight. Subscribe now for more secrets on rare coins that could change your life. And if you find a 1985 no mint mark penny, let us know in the comments. Your story could be next. What if I told you that a simple 1991 Lincoln penny, without a mint mark, could be hiding in your pocket right now, and it could be worth thousands, even up to $1 million? Sounds crazy, right? But here's the shocking truth. People just like you are cashing in on these hidden treasures, and they don't even know it. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to identify a rare 1991 no mint mark penny, and why collectors are willing to pay jaw-dropping sums for it. Miss out on these details, and you could be tossing away a fortune. Let's dive in. Imagine this, you're sorting through an old jar of coins. Dusty, forgotten, nothing special, until you spot a 1991 penny. Looks ordinary, but what if it isn't? What if that tiny detail, no mint mark, makes it extraordinary? I mean, who knew that a missing letter could make you rich? If that were the case, I'd be deleting vowels from my name right now. Here's why this penny is causing a frenzy. Most 1991 pennies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, but a small number were misprinted without the P mint mark. These error coins are so rare that collectors are fighting tooth and nail to own one. Some of these coins have already sold for life-changing amounts. But here's the kicker, there's a hidden sign that could mean your penny is worth way more than you think, and I'll reveal that in just a moment. Let's talk numbers, because this is where things get exciting. Depending on the coin's condition, a 1991 no-mint mark penny can fetch anywhere from $5,000 to a staggering $1 million at auction. Imagine turning a single penny into a retirement fund. It's happening, and here's how to spot one. And hey, if you find one, don't just toss it back in the couch cushions. That's like using a winning lottery ticket as a bookmark. First, check the front of your penny, right under the date. If there's an no mint mark, you may be holding something valuable. But that's not all. Condition is everything. A flawless, uncirculated penny is worth significantly more. Look for sharp details on Lincoln's face, crisp edges, and no major scratches. But even if your penny looks a little worn, there's still a way to unlock its hidden value, and you won't believe the next secret I'm about to share. Here's the truth, rare pennies like this don't just benefit collectors. They're changing lives. People who once ignored their spare change are now paying off debts, buying homes, and living their dreams, because they took a closer look. And let's be honest, when's the last time your regular pennies did anything besides fall between the car seats? So, what's stopping you? Go grab that jar of coins, check your piggy bank, or dig through the couch cushions. Your fortune could be sitting right under your nose. And if you think this penny is impressive, wait until you hear about the next rare coin that's turning everyday people into millionaires. Make sure you're subscribed, because you won't want to miss it. Waking up one day, checking your spare change, and realizing you've been holding on to a 1995 Lincoln penny worth millions. Sounds impossible? Well, buckle up, because today, I'm revealing the shocking truth about the 1995 penny that could change your life forever, and trust me, you'll want to stick around until the end, because one small detail could mean the difference between an ordinary penny and an extraordinary fortune. So, grab your loose change. You might just be sitting on a gold mine. Let's dive in. Now, you might be wondering, what makes a simple 1995 Lincoln penny so valuable? After all, it's just a penny, right? But here's the kicker, rare errors, minting mistakes, and hidden details can send these humble coins skyrocketing in value. One particular error on the 1995 penny has collectors scrambling to pay top dollar. It's called a double die, an error where the design is stamped twice, creating a slight but valuable duplication. And if you find one, cha-ching, you could be looking at thousands, even millions of dollars. But here's where it gets crazy. The 1995 penny isn't rare in itself, billions were minted. What makes it a jackpot is finding that elusive double die variety in pristine condition. And trust me, collectors are willing to pay insane amounts for the best specimens, still thinking, come on, how valuable could a penny really be? Well, hold that thought, because what I'm about to tell you will blow your mind. So, what's the market actually paying for these rare 1995 Lincoln pennies? Let's break it down. Average circulated 1995 pennies. Worth 1 cent. Nothing exciting, but here's where things get interesting. If you find a double die in decent condition, you're already looking at $500 to $1,000. A mint state specimen. $10,000 or more, and if you happen to stumble upon a perfect, pristine graded coin with a major doubling error. We're talking up to $1 million, yes, $1 million, for a penny most people overlook. Imagine turning a 1-cent coin into a life-changing payday. That's not just lucky, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and here's the best part. You could be holding one right now without even realizing it. That when was the last time you actually checked your spare change? Exactly. It's probably been a while. And while you're ignoring those pennies, someone else is cashing in on a fortune. But before you run off to check, there are specific details you need to know to identify a valuable 1995 penny. Miss these, and you could throw away a fortune without realizing it. Alright, here's your game plan: how to spot and cash in on these valuable pennies. Check for doubling on Liberty and the year 1995. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to spot these subtle but valuable details. Look for pristine condition. The fewer scratches and dings, the higher the value. Coins in uncirculated condition fetch the biggest paydays. Get your coin graded. Professional grading by agencies like PCGS or NGC can confirm its authenticity and boost its market value by thousands, or even millions. And here's a pro tip: don't trust just anyone to appraise your coin. Scammers are out there, and you deserve every penny of your fortune. But here's the million-dollar question: what if you already missed one? What if a valuable penny slipped through your hands without you knowing? Relax, it's not too late. Pennies like this are still circulating, and with the right knowledge, you can spot one in your own home today. And if you think this is the only rare penny out there worth millions, oh, you're in for a surprise. Your fortune could be sitting in a jar, a drawer, or even your pocket right now. And every day you wait is a day someone else cashes in. So, what are you waiting for? Start searching for that 1995 penny today. Your next coin could be the ticket to a life of freedom and wealth. And if you want to discover even more hidden treasures in your spare change, subscribe now and turn every penny into a possibility. This isn't just about coins, it's about unlocking the wealth you never knew you had. Did you know a simple 1996 Lincoln penny sitting in your pocket right now could be worth up to $1 million? That's right, a tiny copper coin that most people overlook could be your ticket to financial freedom. But here's the catch: if you don't know exactly what to look for, you could be tossing a fortune away without even realizing it. Imagine stumbling upon one of these rare pennies, cashing it in, and changing your entire life overnight. Stay with me, because I'm about to reveal the hidden secrets of the 1996 Lincoln penny that coin collectors and auction houses don't want you to know. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be checking every penny you come across, because one small detail could make you a millionaire. Let me ask you something: when was the last time you actually looked closely at your spare change? Most people treat pennies like pocket lint. But the 1996 Lincoln penny? It's anything but ordinary. Here's why. Certain error pennies from 1996 struck at the Denver Mint are so rare that serious collectors are willing to pay staggering amounts to own them. And some of these pennies have already sold for thousands, even pushing into the $1 million range. But what makes these pennies so valuable? It all comes down to a few rare errors and minting anomalies. For example, there are pennies with dramatic double dies, where the text and imagery appear duplicated. Imagine seeing Liberty or the year 1996 with a ghost-like shadow. That mistake, if found, could turn a simple penny into a life-changing windfall. And here's the kicker: many people throw these valuable coins into a jar without a second thought. Don't let that be you. Alright, let's get practical. How can you spot one of these valuable 1996 pennies hiding in plain sight? First, check for the double die obverse, DDO. This error creates a doubled image on the front of the penny, especially around Lincoln's face, the date, or the word Liberty. Next, watch for off-center strikes. If the design looks pushed to one side, you might have a valuable misprint on your hands, and here's a big one, the wrong planchet error. If your 1996 D penny feels too light or too heavy, it could have been struck on the wrong metal blank. One of these rarities sold for tens of thousands at auction. Quick tip: use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect your pennies. Don't rely on the naked eye. You don't want to miss $1 million detail, and if you find something unusual, get it verified by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Think of it like treasure hunting, only instead of a pirate ship, your treasure chest is that old coin jar in your kitchen. Who knew being a penny detective could be so profitable? Now, here's why you can't afford to wait: rare coin values are skyrocketing. As more people catch on to these hidden treasures, fewer rare pennies are left undiscovered. And once they're gone forever. The last thing you want is to realize you had $1 million penny after you've already spent it on a cup of coffee. And here's another urgent truth: coin collectors and big auction houses are constantly on the lookout for these rare pieces. If you sit on your discovery too long, you could miss your golden opportunity. But before you start digging through your coins, there's one more detail you absolutely must know. There's a specific marking that only the rarest and most valuable 1996 D pennies have, and it could mean the difference between a penny worth 1 cent and one worth a fortune. So, if you're serious about uncovering hidden wealth, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I'll be breaking down more rare coins that could be sitting right under your nose, and you don't want to miss out. Now, go check those pennies. Your $1 million discovery could be waiting for you right now. 2060 Lincoln penny, yes, the one you might have tossed in a jar, could be hiding a fortune worth up to $1 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But stick around, because you're about to discover why this modern penny is turning heads in the coin collecting world, and how you might be sitting on a life-changing jackpot without even knowing it. Miss this, and you could be leaving a fortune on the table, literally. So, what makes the 2006 D Lincoln penny so special? At first glance, it might look like any other penny. But hidden beneath its copper-coated surface lies a world of rare errors and anomalies that have sent collectors into a frenzy, and skyrocketed its value. One of the most sought-after variations: the double die error. This mistake during minting causes the design to appear doubled, and if you spot this on your 2006 D penny, congratulations, you could be looking at thousands of dollars in cold, hard cash. And here's where it gets exciting: certain rare 2006 D pennies with flawless condition and unique errors have sold for staggering amounts. Just imagine cashing in a penny for more than some people earn in a year, or even a lifetime. Suddenly, that coffee can full of pennies in your kitchen doesn't seem so boring, huh? Narrator, enthusiastic and guiding. Now, you might be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these valuable pennies? Great question. Here are the key features to watch for. Double die obverse. Look closely at Lincoln's face, especially his eyes and the inscriptions like Liberty. If you notice any doubling, you could be holding a jackpot coin. Mint mark placement. Pay attention to the D mint mark below the date. Misalignment or unusual size variations could be a sign of a rare minting error. High-grade condition. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional services can fetch astronomical prices. But wait, there's one ultra-rare variation that could make your penny worth a small fortune. And if you find it, your financial worries could vanish overnight. So, you've examined your pennies and think you have a winner. What next? Step 1. Get it authenticated. Sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC verifies its authenticity and can significantly boost its market value. Step 2. Find the right buyer. Auctions, specialized coin dealers, and online marketplaces are teeming with eager collectors willing to pay top dollar for rare pennies. And here's the kicker: rare error coins like these have sold for up to $1 million. Imagine what that kind of money could do for you. Pay off your mortgage, retire early, travel the world, or finally buy that dream car and never explain to anyone how you funded it with a penny. And here's the best part, 2006 isn't the only year hiding million-dollar secrets. There are even rarer coins circulating right now, and you might already have one in your possession. Want to know which ones? Stick around for our next video, you won't want to miss it. So, here's your mission: check your change, search your drawers, and don't overlook a single penny. That 2060 Lincoln penny you almost ignored? It could be your ticket to financial freedom. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more coin secrets, and turn on notifications so you never miss a life-changing opportunity. Your fortune could be hiding in plain sight. Go find it. Pennies sitting in your pocket right now could be worth up to $1 million. Yes, you heard that right, 1 cent turning into life-changing cash. But here's the kicker: most people throw these pennies away without realizing their true value. Imagine finding a small copper coin that could erase your debts, fund your dream vacation, or even set you up for retirement. But there's a catch: only a few rare 2008 pennies hold this extraordinary value, and if you don't know what to look for, you could be tossing away a fortune. So, what makes these pennies worth so much? And how can you cash in before it's too late? Stick with me until the end, and I'll reveal the exact details you need to uncover a $1 million penny hidden in plain sight. The 2008 Lincoln penny may seem ordinary, but hidden among millions are a few rare gems collectors are desperately hunting. And when collectors are eager, the prices skyrocket. Here's the deal: in 2008, the Denver Mint produced billions of pennies, but due to minting errors and special characteristics, a select few have become extremely valuable. And let's be honest, wouldn't you rather find $1 million penny than another expired coupon from 2017? Now, before you start rummaging through every penny jar in sight, you need to know exactly what to look for. The difference between a common penny and a jackpot penny could be microscopic, but it makes all the difference. So, what makes these 2008 Lincoln pennies so valuable? Let's break it down. First, look for double die errors, a striking mistake where the design appears doubled. This error, especially on Lincoln's face or the word Liberty, can turn a 1-cent coin into a gold mine. Some of these error pennies have sold for tens of thousands of dollars at major auctions. And hey, isn't it nice to know that mistakes can actually be profitable for once? Second, examine the coin for a misaligned die, where the image is slightly off-center. Collectors love these oddities because they're rare, and rare equals $. And finally, watch out for high-grade condition pennies. Coins graded MS-67 or higher by professional graders are selling for unbelievable prices. Imagine discovering one of these pennies and instantly unlocking a financial windfall. But here's the thing: these rare pennies are getting scooped up fast by savvy collectors. If you wait too long, you might miss your shot at cashing in. Now, you might be wondering, can I really find one of these valuable pennies? And the answer is yes. These rare treasures are still circulating in everyday pockets, coin jars, and bank rolls. So, here's your action plan: check every 2008 penny you come across. Pay close attention to doubling, misalignment, and pristine condition. Use a magnifying glass to catch those tiny details. Get your penny professionally graded. If you spot anything unusual, it could make the difference between a penny worth 1 cent or $1 million. But here's the reality: opportunities like this don't last forever. As more people catch on, these rare pennies will become harder to find. So, why wait? Start searching today. Your $1 million discovery could be 1 penny away. And if you want to know about even more rare coins hiding in plain sight, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. Your next fortune could be right around the corner. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your pockets, search those coin jars, and start your hunt for the 2008 Lincoln penny that could change your life. And remember, fortune favors the bold. Hit that subscribe button and turn spare change into serious wealth. Did you know that a simple penny from 1971, without a mint mark, could be hiding a fortune? That's right. Imagine finding a small, copper treasure worth up to $1 million sitting quietly in your coin jar. But here's the catch: most people toss these pennies aside without a second thought, and they have no idea what they're giving up. So, how do you know if you're sitting on a goldmine? Stick around, because in the next 10 minutes, you're about to discover the secrets behind the 1971 no mint mark Lincoln penny, why it could make you wealthy, and how to cash in before it's too late. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at pocket change the same way again. Now, you might be wondering, what makes a 1971 Lincoln penny so special? Well, here's the deal. In 1971, the U.S. Mint produced millions of pennies. But, there's a rare batch struck in Philadelphia with no mint mark, and some of these pennies have serious errors that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. And hey, who knew a tiny misprint could be your ticket to an early retirement? If only everything in life worked like that, right? But here's where things get really interesting. Some of these error pennies have sold at auctions for tens of thousands of dollars, with rumors swirling that the rarest, most pristine versions could reach up to $1 million. But, not every 1971 penny is worth a fortune. So, how do you know if you have the one? Alright, let's break down how to identify if your 1971 penny is a hidden jackpot. Flip your penny over and look just below the year. If there's no letter D or S, that means it was minted in Philadelphia. That's your first clue. The most valuable 1971 pennies often have one of these rare errors: double die obverse, DDO. This means the coin's front design was struck twice, causing the letters and numbers to appear blurry, or double dot off-center strikes. If the design is off to one side, you might be holding a major payday. Die breaks or cracks, small lines or raised areas could mean big money. And no, sadly, scratching the penny doesn't reveal a secret treasure map. I checked twice. Coins in mint state or MS condition can skyrocket in value. Look for pennies that are shiny, well-preserved, and free from scratches or wear. But here's a question most people never ask: where do you actually sell these rare pennies for the big bucks? Don't worry, I've got you covered. So, you've checked your pennies, found a potential goldmine, and now you're wondering, what's next? First, get your penny professionally graded by a reputable company like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can multiply your coin's value overnight. Next, explore high-end auction houses like Heritage Auctions or specialized online platforms where collectors are willing to pay a premium. And here's the best part: even if your penny isn't worth millions, many collectors are paying hundreds or even thousands for well-preserved 1971 no mint mark pennies. So, before you spend that penny on your next coffee, maybe, just maybe, check it first. You could be sipping lattes on a private beach instead. Here's the bottom line: your pocket change could be the key to unlocking life-changing wealth. If you've got a 1971 Lincoln penny, check it now. You never know if you're sitting on a small copper fortune waiting to be discovered. Don't let someone else cash in on your treasure. And if you found this information valuable, hit that like button, subscribe for more insider secrets on rare coins, and share this video, because your friends and family might be holding a hidden fortune too. Imagine finding a penny, yes, just a humble penny, that could be worth up to $1 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But what if I told you that hiding in your loose change could be a 1972 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, a coin so rare and valuable, it has collectors willing to pay life-changing sums of money? Here's the kicker: you might already have one and not even know it. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how this tiny copper coin could unlock your path to financial freedom. And trust me, you don't want to miss out. So, what makes the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so valuable? Well, here's the inside scoop. Most pennies from 1972 were minted in Philadelphia, which traditionally didn't use a mint mark. But among those, a small fraction has a rare and distinctive error known as the double die obverse, an error that sends collectors into a frenzy. This error occurs when the coin's design is stamped twice, slightly misaligned, creating a unique doubling effect. Look closely. Do the letters, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," or the date itself appear to have a shadow or blurry edge? If so, you might be holding a fortune in your hands. Now, if you're thinking, okay, but how much is this really worth? Hold on tight, because the numbers will blow your mind. Here's where things get exciting. A standard 1972 penny, worth 1 cent. But a 1972 no-mint mark double die obverse penny, depending on its condition, these coins have sold for $10,000, $50,000, even over $100,000 at major auctions. And the rarest, most pristine examples, close to $1 million. Think about that. A single penny, enough to pay off your mortgage, buy your dream car, or take the ultimate vacation. But here's where the urgency kicks in. Not every 1972 penny is valuable. You must know what to look for, or you could accidentally let a small fortune slip through your fingers. So, how do you identify the real deal? Check for doubling. Examine "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date for that distinctive double image. Condition matters. Coins in mint state condition, meaning they look as fresh as the day they were minted, fetch the highest prices. Get it verified. If you think you have one, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate and evaluate its value. And here's a little pro tip: don't rely on just your eyes. A cheap magnifying glass could make the difference between spotting a jackpot or missing it completely. I mean, who knew your piggy bank could double as a retirement plan, right? Here's the truth: these valuable pennies are becoming harder to find. Every day, more people are cashing in, and fewer of these rare coins remain in circulation. Imagine the regret of realizing you had a six-figure penny and spent it on a pack of gum. Don't let that be your story. So, here's what you need to do right now: check your change, search through your jars, drawers, and old collections, look for the doubling, pay special attention to the details we covered, get it evaluated. If you find something promising, act fast and get it authenticated. And if you want more insider secrets on valuable coins hiding in plain sight, subscribe now, because we're just getting started. Who knows? Your next penny could be worth a fortune. And speaking of fortunes, there's another penny out there from the 1960s that's turning ordinary people into millionaires. Curious? Stick around, because we'll reveal it in our next video. Don't wait, your financial breakthrough could be one penny away. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a tip that could change your life. And drop a comment. Who knows? The next rare penny could be sitting in your pocket right now. Well, hold on, because the 1976 Lincoln penny could be your golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. And here's the kicker: most people have no idea they're holding one. But beware, if you don't know exactly what to look for, you could accidentally spend a fortune on a pack of gum. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal how to identify a rare 1976 Lincoln penny, what makes it so valuable, and how you can turn pocket change into life-changing money. And trust me, you won't want to miss the secret detail that could make your penny worth up to $1 million. Stay with me until the end, because that one detail could be hiding right under your nose. So, what makes the 1976 Lincoln penny so special? It all comes down to errors, minting mistakes that make these coins extraordinarily rare. And when collectors find a perfect mistake, they pay big money. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die obverse, a misalignment during minting that causes the date and lettering to appear doubled. If you spot doubling on the words liberty or in God we trust, you could be sitting on a fortune, and here's a mind-blowing fact: some of these error pennies have sold for over $20,000 at auction. Imagine pulling that out of your couch cushions. I mean, forget about that lucky lottery ticket. Your next jackpot might be jingling around in your cup holder right now, but the double die isn't the only clue. There's another mistake even more valuable, and it's hiding in plain sight. But before I reveal it, here's why you need to act fast. Here's the harsh truth: rare coins like the 1976 D penny are vanishing fast. Collectors and dealers are hunting them down, and with every sale, fewer are left in circulation. And here's something that should make you sit up: one collector recently paid $24,000 for a flawless 1976 D penny with a rare off-center strike error. That's right, one tiny flaw meant a huge payday, but there's one type of 1976 D penny that could blow all these records out of the water, and most people have no clue it even exists. I'm about to reveal the ultimate penny jackpot, and you could be holding it right now. And hey, maybe it's time to raid your old coin jar. Who knew those pennies you've been ignoring could be worth more than your car? So, how do you spot one of these million-dollar pennies? Step 1. Check for that double die obverse. Look closely at the date and lettering for any doubling. Use a magnifying glass if you must. Trust me, this isn't something you want to miss. Step 2. Look for off-center strikes or broad strikes, where the design is misaligned. These errors skyrocket the coin's value. And finally, keep an eye out for wrong planchet errors, where the penny is struck on the wrong metal. These are extremely rare, and one recently fetched over $50,000. Honestly, at this point, checking your pennies is basically a retirement plan. Here's the bottom line: if you're not checking your change, you're leaving money on the table. Imagine the life you could create with an unexpected windfall. A dream vacation. A new home. Financial freedom. So, take action today. Check those jars, pockets, and glove compartments. And if you think you found a rare 1976 D Lincoln penny, consult a professional coin appraiser or auction house immediately, because in the world of rare coins, knowledge isn't just power, it's profit. And here's the million-dollar question: could you be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it? Don't miss your chance to turn an ordinary penny into extraordinary wealth. Hit that subscribe button for more hidden treasure tips and share this video with a friend, because who knows? Their next penny might just change their life. And remember, fortune favors the bold and the curious. Until next time, happy hunting. What if I told you, a simple penny, yes, a penny, could be your ticket to a life of luxury? Imagine finding a forgotten coin in your drawer, only to discover it could be worth up to $1 million. Sounds impossible? Well, hold on to your seats, because today, we're diving deep into the mysterious and insanely valuable 1981 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. And trust me, you won't want to miss a single second of this video. Now, you might be wondering, what makes this penny so special? Why is the 1981 Lincoln penny without a mint mark causing such a frenzy in the coin collecting world? Pause for suspense. Here's the secret: most pennies have a small letter indicating where they were minted: D for Denver, S for San Francisco, or no letter for Philadelphia. But a rare error in 1981 caused some pennies to be struck without a mint mark, making them incredibly scarce and highly sought after. And when collectors go crazy, prices skyrocket. Let's be honest, finding one of these pennies would feel like hitting the lottery, except you didn't even have to buy a ticket. But here's where things get interesting. Not every 1981 penny is valuable. So, how can you tell if you've got a hidden fortune sitting in your spare change? Keep watching, because we're about to break it all down. Alright, here's what you need to know to identify a potentially life-changing 1981 Lincoln penny. First, grab a magnifying glass, it's time to play detective. Step 1. Check under the year, 1981. If there's no mint mark, you're on the right track. Step 2. Look closely at the condition. A flawless, shiny penny, known as mint state, can fetch the big bucks. We're talking thousands or even millions if it's pristine. But here's the kicker, there's one rare variation that collectors are practically begging for, and it could be sitting right under your nose. We'll reveal that in just a moment. Now, I know what you're thinking, where do I even sell a rare penny like this? Relax, we've got you covered. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and even eBay have seen these rare pennies sell for jaw-dropping amounts. And if you market your coin correctly, you could attract serious bidding wars. Imagine telling your friends, "Yeah, I just sold a penny for $1 million." What would you do with that kind of cash? Buy a dream house? Travel the world? Drop your answer in the comments, I'd love to know. But here's the reality, these rare pennies are disappearing fast as collectors snatch them up. Every day you wait could mean losing out on a potential fortune. And who knows? The next $1 million penny could be hiding right in your pocket. So, check your change, check your old piggy banks, heck, check between your couch cushions. That unassuming little penny could change your life. And if you think this 1981 penny is valuable, wait until you hear about the other hidden treasures lurking in everyday coins. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, because we've got even more mind-blowing discoveries coming your way. So, what are you waiting for? Start searching, because your millionaire moment might be closer than you think. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might be sitting on a hidden fortune. And remember, every coin has a story, and yours could be worth millions. 2005 Lincoln penny without a mint mark could be your ticket to a life-changing fortune. Imagine finding a coin in your pocket worth millions of dollars. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, you might want to check your spare change because collectors are paying jaw-dropping sums for this rare error coin. And today, I'm going to reveal how you can cash in on this hidden treasure, but you'll need to stick around because every detail counts, and missing one could mean leaving thousands, or even millions, on the table. So, what's the big deal about a 2005 Lincoln penny without a mint mark? Here's the thing. Most pennies are mass-produced with a mint mark indicating where they were made, D for Denver, S for San Francisco, and P for Philadelphia. But occasionally, a rare mistake slips through the cracks, no mint mark at all. These errors are so scarce that collectors are willing to pay astronomical prices to get their hands on them, and if you're thinking, come on, it's just a penny, let me tell you, some of these error coins have sold for over $1 million at auction. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny worth more than a luxury mansion. Still think it's just small change? Imagine explaining that to the cashier at the grocery store. I'll pay for these groceries with this penny, and, keep the change. But how do you know if you've got the golden ticket in your coin jar? Let's break it down. Here's what you need to look for: no mint mark. A genuine 2005 penny from the Philadelphia Mint should have a small P under the date. If yours doesn't, you could be holding a rare treasure, pristine condition. Collectors pay the most for coins in mint state, that means no scratches, no wear. Even the tiniest blemish can mean the difference between pocket change and a fortune. Doubling error. Some of these pennies also have what's called a double die, a subtle doubling effect on the lettering or Lincoln's profile. This error makes the value skyrocket even higher, and here's the kicker: many people throw these coins away, completely unaware they're sitting on a small fortune. Don't let that be you. Wouldn't you rather retire early than let $1 million penny slip through your fingers? Now, you might be wondering, how do you cash in on these rare pennies? Don't worry, I've got you covered. If you find one of these rare 2005 no-mint marked pennies, here's your next move: get it authenticated. Don't just rely on guesswork. Send your penny to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity and grade. Auction it smartly. The best way to fetch the highest price is through professional coin auctions. Heritage Auctions and Great Collections specialize in rare coins and regularly sell pennies for 6 or 7 figures. Act fast. As the demand for rare era coins grows, prices continue to climb, but nothing lasts forever. The time to strike is now, and here's something most people don't know: there's one tiny detail that can turn an ordinary 2005 penny into $1 million jackpot. Want to know what it is? It's the invisible flaw, an ultra-rare die crack only seen under magnification. If your penny has this, it could be worth a life-changing sum. What are you waiting for? Go check your piggy banks, your couch cushions, and those old coin jars. Your $1 million penny could be hiding in plain sight, waiting for you to discover it. And if you want to learn about more hidden treasures lurking in your spare change, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Pawn Stars Coins, and turn on notifications. Your path to a wealthier life could start with something as small as a penny. Until next time, happy hunting.